Hi, hope this finds you well. I've had a lot of questions about the liquid collagen activator that I use and recommend in clinic. So I just wanted to do this quick video in the hope that this will help provide some additional information and the real point of difference between collagens that you can buy at a health food store or a supermarket compared to the liquid collagen activator that I use and recommend. So, for those who don't know me, my name is Rhonda Muller. I'm a functional nutritional therapist, and I've been working in the health sector since, what am I thinking? Since pretty much 2009, had to think twice there. And so I used to have a bricks and mortar clinic. I used to have a health food store where I used to sell collagen. And a lot of the times it was a powdered collagen. And it was one of the cleanest, most pristine ones that I could find. And I really just wish I'd known about the one that I use now back then. But unfortunately, it wasn't available. And so we can only do what we can do with the best of our knowledge, right? Like we don't know everything. And when we stop learning, like my mother says, is the day that you drop dead, pretty much. But the collagen that you'll find in supermarkets or health food stores are supplements. And we're lucky if they have maybe 1 to 3 different types of collagen peptides, collagen proteins, right? And when it's a hydrolyzed powder, that's way better than all the other stuff. But even then, we're lucky if we can absorb maybe 10 to 30% of that collagen. And again, it's just supplementing, right? It's just topping up the stuff that we've lost. And to put it into perspective, we all have collagen and it starts to fade in our mid 20s, like hit 30, they say over the hill, because our own collagen production starts to diminish. And our environment actually makes that worse as well. It can accelerate aging, accelerate that breakdown of collagen. So that could be chemicals, it could be stress, smoking, medication, the whole thing, right? And I think we'd all agree our environment is way more toxic now than when our mothers were little girls or our grandmothers, right? Were children. So just putting that into perspective, in our mid 20s, our collagen production really starts to slow down. So supplementing is trying to top that back up, but our collagen production continues to decline. So for example, if you're like me and you're over 50, well, then we've already lost predominantly 50% of our collagen. As soon as you hit menopause, it drops even further. Yes. If you're depleted in vitamins and minerals, your gut's not working properly, even less. And that's why you see people age way faster than some others, right? So it's definitely environmental, medication, a whole host of stuff. So the point of difference with the collagen that I use and recommend, it's a liquid. I drink it every single day. It's not a supplement, right? It's an activator. So you'll probably hear me talk a lot about activation. So the product I take is activating. It's reawakening that collagen production that we had when we were in our 20s, getting back to that being squishy, right? It reawakens that production. So we start to make our own collagen again. That is far more effective than supplementing. Yes, this does supplement. It does have 10 different types of collagen peptides. If you want more information about that, I really recommend you reach out and I can step you through that. But it is exceptional. It's not just 1, 2, or 3 different types. It's 10. It's all functional food. It's gluten-free, dairy-free. It's beautiful food, like it's a marine collagen. It's got ruby red quinoa, heirloom citrus, berries, apples. It's delicious. Even my grandson absolutely loves it. Not that he needs it, right? But every single time I drink mine, he's like, Baba, because I'm babushka. Can you save me a bit? So I save him like a little drop because he doesn't need it, but he loves the taste of it. So, if a little preppy drinks it and he's asking for more, it's quite delicious. So debates, replenishes, but it also maintains. What that means is that it's maintaining the collagen that you have, that you've got remaining. So as environment goes and as we're aging, survival genes that we all have. We all have over 400 survival genes. Some genes become overexpressed or underexpressed, and that's when we end up with illness, disease, conditions, right? But over a period of time, we can rebalance that. And that's what activation does. And if you want more information about the other products that I use and recommend in clinic and have been using and recommending for over 7 years, again, reach out, because there's a beautiful functional food range of activators, reawakening all of these anti-aging pathways for mood, sleep, energy, muscle and joint discomfort, gut health, cognitive, you name it, right? So getting back to the collagen, we're activating our own collagen production. We're replenishing, which is like the supplement, but with 10 different types of peptides. And we're maintaining, so you're not having further breakdown. That's a big tick in my books, yeah? So activation, replenish, maintain. We can show you, there's dermatologist videos and stuff like that. I can flip through as much information as you want, but the way I look at it is you have everything to gain and nothing to lose. It is 100% quality. It's a 30-day money-back guarantee. There's no lock-in contracts. If you actually order and click the subscribe, that means that your monthly order will be shipped to you every single month. No lock-in contracts. You can stop, start, change anytime you like. But if you click that, when you click that, you'll get 10% off. Who doesn't want a savings, right? So you receive 30 of these little 50 ml bottles a day, and you pretty much just crack it open and you drink it. So I have that straight after breakfast every single morning. I do not miss it. There's one other thing that I actually take with it religiously, and that is an NRF2 activator. So I'm not going to go into that today, but if you want more information, reach out. But like I said, there's no lock-in contract. You can stop, start, change anytime you like. If you are thinking about, look, I'll give it a go for a month, I say, honestly, don't bother. Save your time, save your money, because I would not be aligned with this company if it did not have robust science. These products are 100% natural and backed by independent studies. And the studies show we need to give it at least 1 month per decade. So I'm nearly 60. If I was starting today, I would say, Rhonda, you need to give it a minimum of 6 months. If you can't afford the full 6 months, you need to give it a minimum 3 to 4 months. And then you can drop it down to maybe taking one every second day. Yeah, it's totally up to you. Obviously, we all have to, work within our own means, work within our own budget. But if you want to be realistic with the expectations, then it's 1 month's order per decade, right? So drinking one little bottle every single day for a minimum of 6 months is where I'd be starting. All right. So that's where I'd be steering you. If you want more information, reach out. But yeah, all I can say is you've got everything to gain and nothing to lose. Reach out and we can get you started. All right. Have a good one. Take care. Bye.